GQ magazine once put our next guest on its most hated athlete list, right behind Barry Bonds and Terrell Owens. I'm talking about the bad boy of NASCAR, Kurt Busch. His rise and fall in the sport of racing is the subject of a brand new documentary called Kurt Busch, the Outlaw. Nice to have you with us.
It's good to see you. Yeah, the rise, fall, but then where's that other rise?
Well, that's what we're here to talk about. Is this the story of the rise, fall, the rise of Kurt Busch?
Everybody loves that. That's what makes America so entertaining.
So you have to
watch everybody go up and go down and have all the problems that they do.
The documentary is so entertaining, but you have to be bleeped out a lot because you like foul words a little bit. I want to play a little bit first. We'll talk on the other side.
First thing that comes out of my mouth is, I need to kick your ass.
Can you get this out of my face?
Kurt Busch has been suspended.
And then...
That kind of anger will eat you up.
It refrains me from not beating the out of you right now. That moment turned everybody against me.
Tell me why you wanted to be part of a documentary that would look at you in a very, I think the bright light. They don't, it's not sugar-coated.
Well, cameras and I have never really gotten along. That's obvious.
That's an understatement,
right?
Yes.
But we did this because we had so much footage from one weekend where we were doing a lot of awareness around PTSD with the Armed Forces Foundation. Mm-hmm. So you see a lot of these troops come to the track. We're doing things around the track activities to get their mind off things, to create a nice environment for them to enjoy. And the group that came out to cover this said, well, we expected you to be an a-hole. We expected you to be upside down and backwards with granting access to us. And I went, well, this is who I am.
Are you a nice guy?
This is not who we see.
He's a very nice guy.
No,
well, there's always that Bush brother problem. Me and my Baldwin brother problem. Don't put me in that group, right?
Now, seriously, are you a nice guy who's just kind of misunderstood?
Well, I have a fiery attitude when I put the helmet on. It's just that mentality of when you go into battle and you're a sports guy, you have to do what it takes to win. And sometimes it rubs people the wrong way, and especially with the way the fabric of the way everything is viewed these days has to be so clean, crisp cut, and you can't have any blemishes. I mean, Coach Bobby Knight is a guy I looked up to, with tossing chairs and cussing at guys and coaching through fear. That's really how my dad taught me.
First of all, I love how you drive, first of all. But watching this video, this documentary, I was struck by how much you seem to mistrust and not like the media. I don't know if it's just specific to NASCAR or if it extends to us here, but
yeah,
people like us sometimes.
No, this is a nice desk so far.
What's the job of the media? What do you see the job of the media is?
Well, for me, when I was racing, it was just about results in the beginning. And when you would talk about a bad finish, it was, well, I was running fifth all day, but then you would say that I raced poorly and finished poorly. Well, it was a mechanical problem. And I wanted them to look into it in more depth to find out why was there that bad result for the day instead of just the quick, oh, he finished 30th. Right. It was get in there with more detail to find things that make a driver different than the next guy, because what's happened in our sport is a lot of guys are vanilla. A lot of guys are the same because corporate America spends millions of dollars to advertise in NASCAR. We all have to be crisp, clean cut, tidied up, and you can't have any blemishes.
I want to play another clip. This is from Talladega Speedway.
Here's our Cougar.
I think this is the greatest caution we've ever had.
Yeah. Ricky Bobby having the struggles in his career. Kurt Busch having the struggles and trying to work your way back up. And we did it to show that I was still marketable.
Do you think that it's your attitude that has held you back? Like if you didn't have this hot, fiery temper, that you would be a champion, you would be running first, that you would be the superstar, and we'd have a giant trophy sitting right here that we'd be talking about?
Well, that guy is Jimmy Johnson. He's a five-time champion that does everything the right way. He's very clean. He represents the sport well, and he does it at the fundamental level.
You don't want to be that guy?
For me, my attitude sometimes overshadows the effort that I'm putting forth, and it creates this villain or this black hat wearing character. So Johnson's like, man, you get all this attention for what you're doing here. Here I am winning races, championships, and yet my attention level isn't where he wants it to be. It's almost interesting because now NASCAR is starting to push, in a sense, the Busch brothers right back in front of everybody, and then a guy named Jeff Gordon. He goes out
He had
there
a little
this
brawl the
weekend,
other day.
Retaliates right there.
He was fined $100,000.
Yeah, but he wasn't put on probation.
Like your brother.
Why? Yeah, and that's the question. Because
why?
we need
What do you
guys
think
to
it is?
step out of the box.
We got to get together, bro.
Yeah, they're all against us, right?
We got a brother thing going. We got to talk.
So
Guilt by association.
So you think the end of this story is the rise? Because a lot of people, I think of you were here, you've done some falling, but you think the story's end is you're back up on top as a champion.
Well, it's meant to just show me in a different lens. The one that you see behind the scenes and all the action that goes on. Is it what it is? Well, now we just want to tweak it just a little bit to go, oh, well, that's how that all developed. That's why there was the reaction that way.
You're killing my bad boy image of you.
I know.
You're so nice and
So
you're
smart,
reasonable.
but give me that helmet and I turn right back into an idiot.
It's so nice to have you with us.
All right.
Thank you. The documentary is called Kurt Busch, The Outlaw. It airs tonight on the Speed Network at 8 p.m. Eastern. Got to take a short break, but coming up next, kills more people than car crashes. Dr. Sanjay Gupta is going to talk about the dangers, the staggering dangers of prescription drug overdoses. That's ahead.